That boring beige tile in your bathroom is actually a secret weapon for high-end design, but only if you use the right paint color to unlock it. So you walk into your bathroom and immediately think, ugh, this looks so dated. You know it could look amazing. You've seen those stunning transformations online, but right now it just feels blah. And here's what's driving you crazy. You've tried looking up paint colors, but nothing seems right. What looks perfect online looks terrible with your tiles, and you're terrified of making it worse. I studied dozens of beige bathroom transformations to crack the designer code. And I'm giving you the complete 3-step blueprint that turns any dated beige bathroom into a luxury spa. Not just paint colors, but the whole transformation. How do we start this transformation? The most powerful change you can make is choosing the right color. This is what I call the foundational design fix. This one choice is going to define the entire vibe of the room. And you have some incredible options. I mean, what are you going for? Do you want that cool, serene feel of a high-end spa? Or maybe something more earthy and grounded? You could even go for a really bold, dramatic statement or a super sophisticated layered tone-on-tone look. So here's how it all breaks down. If you're aiming for a bathroom that feels like a serene spa-like retreat, these are your go-to colors. For that cool and serene vibe, you're going to want to use colors like a crisp white, something like Chantilly lace, or a soft sage green like Gloucester sage to balance out the warmth of the beige. Crisp white, it adds this clean freshness and makes the room feel bigger by bouncing light around. A pale blue like Harbor Haze brings in this airy, almost dreamlike quality, and sage green that connects the space to nature, creating a calm, effortless vibe. It's all about creating a light and airy escape. But what if you want to lean into that natural warmth instead? To get that earthy and grounded feeling, you lean into it with warm browns. Try Barista for that deep cocoa look, or even a terracotta like Mars Red. I mean, think of colors you'd find in nature. Warm browns like cocoa or walnut add depth and coziness. Terracotta and coral inject this vibrant organic pop of color that makes the space feel alive and super welcoming. This whole palette feels like bringing a warm, sun-drenched landscape right indoors. And for those of you who want a more modern, high-impact look, a bold vibe is totally the way to go. High contrast colors are the key here. Navy blue has a touch of classic luxury. Phillipsburg blue by Benjamin Moore is a good choice. This combination is pure classic drama. That deep, cool blue adds incredible depth, sophistication, and let's be honest, undeniable luxury. Charcoal gray, like Kendall charcoal, brings in this moody sophistication. It's such a confident look that feels very intentional and custom. Next up, let's talk about the power of accents. Because while paint definitely sets the mood, it's the hardware and fixtures that truly define your room's personality. This is where you get to express your specific style, whether that's minimalist, glamorous, or organic. So let's look at 3 distinct ways you can add that personality. You can go for a sharp, modern contrast, you can lean into some luxe glamour, or you can create organic warmth, and each one will completely transform your space. First up, that modern contrast. This is hands down the fastest way to make a beige bathroom feel contemporary. Using matte black for your faucet, your shower frame, or your mirror provides this sleek, minimalist contrast. It stops the beige from feeling flat and instantly signals a modern, up-to-date look. Next, adding a touch of luxe glamour. If you want to upgrade the space and make it feel more opulent, warm metals are your absolute best friend. Seriously, designers call the pairing of brass or gold with beige a combination made in design heaven. And it's true. These metals just naturally complement beige's warm undertones and add a beautiful, shimmering elegance. And third, for that organic warmth. To create that super cozy spa-like atmosphere, nothing, and I mean nothing, beats the touch of natural wood. A floating wood vanity, for example, not only looks modern by freeing up floor space, but its texture also grounds the room and makes it feel incredibly inviting and serene. Okay, so now that we've covered the fundamentals, let's level up with a few designer touches. These are the insider tips that are going to give your bathroom a truly professional, curated look. And of course, a great design goes way beyond just color. Texture is so important. This is what keeps a neutral room from feeling flat or, one-dimensional. So here are a few secrets to add some real depth. First, layer your textures. Mix a glossy wall tile with a matte floor tile to play with light and reflection. Mixing up your finishes, maybe using some mosaic tiles, or bringing in natural elements like rattan and stone. It all creates essential visual interest. Second, layer your lighting. Use warm layered sources like sconces and LEDs to avoid that dingy flat look. And finally, add greenery. And hey, don't underestimate a little greenery. A simple plant adds life, color, and that final spa-like touch. You now have absolutely everything you need to transform that boring beige bathroom into a modern, elegant, and personal sanctuary. The only question left is, what's the first change you're gonna make? And if you're dealing with a small bathroom, watch the next video. I'll show you the colors that make tiny spaces feel way bigger.